Hello Capricorns, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back if you are a regular viewer. If you are new here, then I hope you enjoyed the tarot read and think about becoming part of the tarot team. Okay, we are doing a singles read if you are a single Capricorn, or if you are a single any corn, any star sign. This could be the read for you. You have plenty of other different star signs in your birth chart. This could be the one you've been drawn to for a reason. Okay. We are dealing with the Fool. The Fool came out for you in the All Signs overview I done for this particular round of reads. The Fool being an energy of new beginnings, new starts, going on a new journey. In a nutshell, you have completed something on a, well, let's call this a relationship read, on a relationship level, and you are now moving on to a new whatever. Right, the person we have got coming in for this is the Seven of Diamonds with the Black and White Joker. The Black and White Joker will be a soulmate connection. So this is a soulmate we are dealing with, and they are maybe up to about 5 years older than you, Earth sign. Okay. Let's have a little look-see at what we got at the bottom of the deck before we start the read. We have got the Six of Wands. So there is victory to be had out of this. That could be the victory what led you to starting the new journey. Okay. There's recognition as well. Perhaps you're being recognized as the soulmate, or perhaps you are recognizing them as the soulmate. And then we have got the Ace of Pentacles backing up the Fool quite nicely, as this is a new beginning for you. This is not just a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is a long, slow, drawn out energy. It might take a while to get going. It might take a while before you realize you're really in it, but this is a good, solid foundation to be building something off. Okay, this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. I've already mentioned that you have more than one star sign in your birth chart. Go and check out the All Signs overview. There is a link in the description for that. And see if anything else resonates with you. So we have got a Queen of Swords coming out for the overall energy of this particular read. The Queen of Swords being an energy of knowing the truth but not acting upon it. Or perhaps it is an energy of being cold, distant, emotionally detached from things. And let's face it, if this is a complete new cycle starting up for you in the realms of relationships, and it could be the fact that this is a new cycle of you becoming single. Okay, so this could be like setting up your single stint, shall we say. Then you might be cold and emotionless. You could be like detached from emotions, thinking, I'm not getting involved with anyone else ever again because it brings you nothing but trouble and heartbreak. So that is the energies we got as an overall. The energies we have got on the table at the moment is the first contact with this soulmate. We have got the intentions, what this soulmate is having towards you, and just there is the potential overall outcome for this. I say potential because we can get in the way of any plan with our own free will. Just think of the amount of times you plan to do something and it hasn't turned out that particular way because who you were planning to do it with or for or about has gone off and done something else. There must be at least one surprise party you've tried to arrange for someone and then they ruined it by not turning up because they decided on their birthday that they were going to go fishing. So we did have a bunch of cards fall out and they are on the floor. So let's have a little look, see what they are. The Nine of Pentacles, the encounter, the first encounter, is an energy of winning the jackpot, hitting it big. Okay, but it is also an energy of freedom, independence. Okay, the way that works within the realms of tarot is that before that you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is work, your working life, your working career. And Nine of Pentacles, you've worked hard enough for long enough to earn enough money to not work anymore for the rest of your life. Okay, so it's freedom, it's independence. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are free or single. It could be, this could be the first encounter you have with someone since becoming free and single, or this could be the last encounter you have with someone while being free and single. Okay, it just so happens it's the first encounter with this particular star sign we are dealing with down here. So we got three out of 4 major arcanas so far. We've got Justice, which has already come out. Shall we see? Is it Oh, it's a Nine of Wands. It's nearly a clean sweep. So we have the High Priestess coming out here. Now, the High Priestess could be something secret, okay? The High Priestess is the secret keeper. There's the person that everyone in the tarot confides to. Obviously, if you go down the scale, down to the pages and the knights, the kings and the queens, they go up in a little pyramid confiding in each other. The page confides in the knight confides in the queen or the king. They in turn confide in their superior, their emperor or their empress, and then their emperor or empress confides in their advisors. In the empress's case, it would be the High Priestess. In the emperor's case, it will be the Hierophant. But then the High Priestess just stands just above the Hierophant. Yes, the Hierophant might be the pinnacle of religion, okay, but the High Priestess, she is considered the conduit between earth and space, earth and the universe, earth and source, us and God, if you will. Or another way of looking at that, between the 3D and the 5D. So everyone confides in the High Priestess, and the High Priestess has everyone's secret. Now, this could be a secret encounter, okay? Perhaps you know this person, perhaps not, but perhaps there's reasons it has to be kept underneath the radar for now. Perhaps you're not quite as single as you're making out. Perhaps they're not quite as single as you believe. Maybe it's a case of there's a religious difference between you, or a social difference between you, or maybe you're same sex, or maybe you've always been same sex, but you're now branching out to opposite sex. I don't know what it is, but there's a reason it could be kept secret. The other thing about this is the High Priestess is, she is the representation of your intuition, okay? Intuitively, this all feels right for you. With Justice coming out here, it's it's some form of justice. I had a reading earlier on during these reads, and it kind of panned out maybe a little bit that there was a little bit of revenge going on. In that other read, it could have been like them and the other person were getting together simply because their partners had got together, okay? And it all came out, the truth all came out. I'm feeling a very similar thing here. Perhaps whoever this is could be a partner, or you might be a partner of someone who has been betrayed in some way. So it's like, well, how do I betray them back? I will sleep with the opposite number, the enemy, so to speak. Okay, so there's a little bit of that. But the main thing this Justice is telling us is it's the balance of the universe. Yeah, the full card from the main overall energies, the overall overview, is telling us this is some sort of new cycle, telling us some sort of old cycle has actually been completed. Now, when you complete a cycle, and as long as you complete it and you're going on to the next level and not resitting the last level, you get rewarded. And this is the justice. Your just desserts. You've gone through hell with one relationship. We're now giving you the opposite, the heaven, the perfect relationship, if you will. We have strength and fear tied up here with the strength card. Now, this is also echoing the secretness of all this. You having strength to take this on board, this first encounter, okay, this first contact. It's implying again that there's some reason you have to keep quiet about this, yeah? And as I said, this could be a same-sex thing, and you've never done that, and you're gathering the courage to do that, explore the same-sex thing. It could be a different religious thing, maybe they're Hindu and you're Catholic. I don't know. It could be, I don't know, it could be anything. Maybe it's just the age gap. It's not a huge age gap, but maybe in your eyes or their eyes, it is. So it has to be kept quiet. It could be multiple different reasons. Perhaps they're your boss and you're their subordinate. Something like that. Okay, maybe it's like a secret society thing, like an underground BDSM type thing, and it's the first time you or them are going into it, and there is the strength, the courage to actually do that, because obviously when you do a BDSM thing, one person seemingly gives over all control to the other. when it comes to certain things. With the Nine of Wands coming out, there's a defensiveness. This is kind of like, I'm not sure I should be doing this. Okay, but from the other side of the scale is a defensiveness of, it's all right, let's do this. So crossing this is the Three and the Two of Cups underneath it. We got the Three of Cups crossing this. It's an implication of some sort of group energy. Okay, a societal group energy. So as I said, it could be like a BDSM thing. Maybe you're going, maybe you're going to a BDSM club. Maybe you're going to a swingers club. Maybe you're going to something like that for the first time, and maybe that's where you meet this person. But this person is who you meet. It's a soulmate card. It's a soul connection card. It's coming together of energies. Okay, so let's have a look at their intentions to you. Justice. Their intentions to you is to be honest, to be just, to be open. So let's see what clarifies that intention. A little bit more detail on there would be nice, universe, if you can give us that. There you go. So we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. We got the Five of Pentacles. We got the King of Wands underneath that Strength card, and we got the Empress. I've seen that Empress has come out. A lot of the intentions of the people coming into single people's lives at the moment is to treat them right, to treat them how they should be treated. Okay, so if you're male, for example, traditionally males are treated as like the breadwinner, the protector, the honoured one. Okay, and that's how the incoming energies want to treat you. They want to be there for you. They want to, when you get home from work, make your life as easy as possible. Things like that. If it's the other way around, the female ones, where they should be like looked after, nurtured, cared for, and worshipped by the other side. And that's how the other side is wanting to treat you. But we got a Page of Pentacles in reverse with a Five of Pentacles as well. This person could, I'm going to say, mistreat you a little bit, withhold their passion, withhold their emotions from you. I'm feeling from that. It's almost like they haven't learned certain lessons, and this justice suddenly swings around to the fact that you're the one training them. You're the one who's making them come out of their shell. You're the one who's going to make them emotionally open, emotionally acceptable and things. Okay, but their intention at the moment is to not actually get attached to you, not emotionally anyway. With the King of Wands, it's all about the passion for them. Okay, they're wanting you to to satisfy them, to pamper to them, to come to them, to be the follower of them. But they are willing to treat you as the Empress. They are going to worship and adore you because of what you're doing for them. Okay, another way of looking at this could be, because there is an element of sort of BDSM, swingy sort of thing up there, some sort of group thing, and all because it's a BDSM and a group thing, it doesn't mean you're going to actually be shared around or anything like that. It could be the fact that it's like a niche group. Okay, not everyone is into the BDSM, not everyone is into swinging, not everyone is into sharing. Okay, but it is groups within that society. And so this could be coming across as that they're wanting to be like your dominant. They want to be the one in charge, and in turn that will make you the submissive, the one they're sort of domineering over. But when it comes to like the dynamics of that, the dominant tends to be loving, caring, and nurturing. Okay, in return, I will dominate over you. I will tell you what to do, how to eat, where to exercise, what to wear. Okay. But in return for that, I will treat you like some sort of princess, for want of a better word. Okay, but the problem is they're wanting that, they're expecting that, that's how they're intending for things to be, but they're going to be closed off and emotionless. with that. That's this Queen of Swords. Yeah. The reason it's closed off and emotionless is because the Five of Pentacles can be seen as being like ghosted within relationship type reads. It could be financial hardships. Maybe they're going through financial hardships. Perhaps they're just planning on draining your bank account dry. I don't see that. I don't feel that. I feel it's more of like being ghosted, being emotionally closed to you. Okay. Passionately, as open as any book. Emotionally, no, that's not your place to go. Okay, my secrets, my past is mine and for no one else, and they're not offering any of it out. With that Page of Pentacles in reverse, what's crossing all this? The Four of Wands. Despite the fact that they're not wanting to tell you anything about their past or their secrets or anything like that, they are willing to commit to you. Okay, what's driving this is a commitment energy. They're wanting, I don't know, maybe they've been in this area for a long time and they're now finally like wanting to just settle on one, just have one and nurture and cherish that one. Okay, with that Four of Wands, that commitment. And perhaps maybe in time this will change round and open up. Okay, and it's just currently what they want. And there is a Six of Swords underneath that Four of Pentacles. It's a calming effect. Okay, they might have a calming effect on you. Maybe you stress out about the things like, what do I have to wear? Where should I go and eat? What time should I go to the gym? And things like that. Perhaps you have society disorders is not too strong a word. Maybe you have issues with society and things, and this person is coming in to take control of all that for you. Okay, let me know in the comments if you have like issues like that. You worry about when you should be going and doing things, how you should be seen. Okay, it's it's an interesting one. Okay, Four of Cups coming out for the potential outcome for all this for you. The Four of Cups can be an element of boredom. I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling it's a missing ingredient. This might be something you never realized you needed in life, like a control factor, like someone to not boss you around, but sort of like, I don't know, it is like bossing you around. When you're being told what to wear and when to eat and what to eat and where to go, and to some people that's entrapment. It's suffocating. To other people it's liberating and freedom, and that's this up here. It's liberating and freedom. Okay, so we got the Hierophant. I mentioned the Hierophant right early on when I was talking about there. Okay, and it's the Emperor's confidant. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Eight of Cups coming out as well. So potentially this is something you never realized you needed in your life. Okay, and we saw that Six of Swords crossing that Four of Wands. That commitment which is driving them is going to calm things down, and that's what this is. You didn't realize you wanted it in life. You didn't realize you needed it in life. Maybe you've always pushed it away when it's been there before. And that Six of Swords, that calming element, yeah, your life has always been in turmoil because of it, because you're not accepting it. You're fighting against it. And now you're accepting it. It calms things down. The Hierophant is an establishment. It's a long-term thing. And a whole BDSM thing, that's an establishment. It's an established thing. Okay. It's a long-term commitment to it. It could be talking about the religious factors. I said up here, there's the Strength card, and there's the Secret card, which are talking about like something which is you have to keep it quiet for some reason. It could be because you have different religions, and this could be you didn't realize you needed their religion in your life. Maybe your religion has always seemed a little bit hollow, and their religion seems more full. Okay, so maybe you swap religions or you swap lifestyles, perhaps. With the Queen of Pentacles, it's going to feel nice. It's going to feel comforting. But I do get with this is you're going to be the nurturing one. Okay, they're not giving. They're not giving to this at all on an emotional level. And I feel that it's all falling on you to give to this emotionally and gradually teach them what it's really like to open up to someone, to have a confidant, and that could be you. You could be becoming their confidant. Okay, it's the confidant of the Emperor. The Emperor being someone who's in control, someone who's domineering, someone who expands, someone who doesn't really fear much. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is changing everything around. However your life is at the moment, it's going to swing round into a different type of lifestyle, a different type of energy. Okay, with the Eight of Cups tends to be something you want to move towards. So this outcome is something you're going to be like, you're going to feel compulsion to go towards. Okay, generally speaking, it's walking away from something what's not working, going towards something it is. It could be an indication of holidays. Maybe you're getting holidays out of this. It could be an indication of moving house, moving job. Yeah, just general movement. Maybe you have to travel for this, but that's all part of it. And it's part of what you like. It's part of what you sort of didn't realize you were missing. Okay, maybe you have all week to yourself, and at the weekend you have to travel to theirs and just be theirs, and then on the Friday or the Sunday night you travel home again. So there is travel involved in this somehow, and it could be spiritual travel, it could be physical travel. Crossing this is the Five of Swords. Okay, now the Five of Swords is quite often seen as a sabotagement energy. Yeah, you're sabotaging yourself somehow. You're shooting yourself in the foot. And in a way, you could be. You could be giving over your freedom to someone else, and it feels like sabotagement. Okay? But this can also be seen as a sacrificial energy. You're willing to sacrifice everything for this one thing. And some people can see that as shooting yourself in the foot. Just for example, if you went and joined a cult because you believed in their ethics and things, and you transfer all your worldly possessions to this cult, yeah, to you, that's a sacrifice. You're sacrificing all your worldly possessions, everything you've ever gained, to this cult. But to onlookers from around you, it's sabotagement. What have you got when you suddenly wake up and realize this cult is nothing, and you leave? You've got nothing to fall back on. Okay, so it depends on what side. It depends on what side of the sword you're on. If you're on the holding hilt side of the sword, then it's a sacrifice. If you're at the pointy end of the sword, well, it could be a sabotagement. But it's in this particular case, I feel for you, this is a sacrifice. You're willing to sacrifice something for this, even if it's just the experience of that sacrificial energy. Okay, let's see what your Earth sign would like to say about all this situation to you. If they could just talk to you now, if it's like you've been together forever and they say, remember back when we first started, I really wanted to tell you ... So let's see what my little discussion cards would like to say about this to you. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Well, we'll start with that one. Okay, we'll start with that one. And I'm lost. Yeah. Okay. So maybe they're looking for you to take control of them. Okay. They're lost. They're looking for you to nurture them. Okay. We've got a couple of cards, which I'm actually just going to put on this side. This is for lesser ones of you. I'm religious. And you were joking. I believe these are responses to your offers. I'm suddenly starting to swing round to the opinion of, yes, you may be single, but maybe you're trying to bring them into your world. Okay? And this is like their responses to your requests or your suggestions. Yeah, are you joking? You want to hit me with a whip, or you want to tie me to a chair? You want to tell me what to wear? You want to tell me when I can go out? Are you joking? And I'm religious. Well, a lot of the things about BDSM, it seems seedy. I listened in the past to people on YouTube, and they talk about it, and there's one woman who comes from a religious family, and their family has actually sort of kind of rejected them out of their life because of their lifestyle choices, because they are into a BDSM relationship, which, by the way, she has been in for the past 15 to 20 years. It's working. Okay, let's face it, I weren't into any of that. I'm not into that sort of scene. And I was only married for about 11. Okay, so it's working for them. Somewhat, yeah, horses for courses and all that. And at the bottom of this is, I deserve better. So take that as you will. Maybe they deserve better in the sense of what I've had so far is not good enough and you are better. I deserve better. I want you. Or it could be that they deserve better. They're feeling a little bit neglected. They feel that you're not treating them right and they want more from you. Okay, but that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that is the end of your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button and let me know how and if it resonates with you in the comments. If you didn't like this video, that's absolutely fine. You can give it the thumbs down, but can you let me know in the comments what it is you didn't like about this video? Okay, because then I might be able to do something about it. If you just give me the thumbs down, it just tells me that you're not happy with it somehow. Okay, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, I strongly suggest you do so. Well, I don't know what that means. I strongly suggest you do so. By doing so, you will be adding your own energies into the tarot team pot, which will make reads like this resonate with you on a more personal level in future. Okay, to help you with that, I'll be putting a link just there. Okay, so that's what that circle thing was just there. It's the link I'm putting up for you. I'd also be putting up a link just there for a video that YouTube believes you will enjoy watching next. Can you let me know what that video was? YouTube's very good at telling me how many people hit that link. Not so good at telling me what they actually suggested you watch. And by that suggestion, and if you go and hit that link, it kind of tells me what you guys actually want in the form of tarot reads off me. I'm left in the land of the dark. I just go with whatever feeling I feel at the time. And it's like going with the energies of the universe, but it's not really going with the energies of what you lot want. So by letting me know in the comments what you want me to do tarot reads on, I can then incorporate that into my channel. Because after all, this channel is for you. Okay, all that being said, until the next time you're watching one of my reads, yeah, you'll be safe out there.